Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 21 of my look at seasons. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it is New Year's Eve, so we are going to be celebrating that in this part. And to start with, I have Mason downstairs, and he has, for some reason, started the decoration. It's partially signed off, but we're going to have him rummage for winter decorations. I always find that quite fun. And then we're going to have him put up decorations, and there we go. There, it's all done just automatically. I guess if I wanted to actually pick it, the way you do it is, we'll try that once. We're going to select the holiday decorations, and we will decorate the fences. We have a few of those for New Year's Eve. I'm trying to figure out which ones I think I would like. We'll do those. We'll do the stars. So he's going to rummage. I have everybody doing their things. He is confident from floral scented clothing because I had that update done to the washing machine. So that looks like that has checked that off. We'll see what he finds. As I said, I always find that fun. And he has completed that. I think that will tick off for everybody. Oh, I see. Now he's doing the rummaging. The first one was actually him putting up the decorations because I don't see anything around, so he didn't actually get anything. So these are my two rooms that I have now put on this floor downstairs. This is the room for if we have a butler. We'll come over here, come back, which I just missed the butler in the last part because the butler wasn't doing very much, so I figured I'd get rid of the butler. So there we got some candles, which we can turn on. He has a Simray in his inventory, so he can also transform everything. So there is our Cody, who always runs away on us. So we'll try and give him some attention while we're at it. Let's quickly check in on the others. So he hasn't actually completely, maybe because he's doing something, so it's not ticked it off. Yeah, see, she'll tick it off once. I don't know why the others aren't. They're all in their winter clothes because I have the thing where if you go into your save, everybody's in winter clothes in the winter time. And the kids don't. But one thing I thought was interesting with Joel is he's a loner. So you don't really notice him getting tense because he has the incredibly friendly trait. So when he meets people, he usually becomes friends with them, which helps you mitigate that loner trait. Because they don't get tense around friends, they just get tense around strangers. So because he has incredibly friendly, he tends to, and we have a club gathering going with a boost of friendship. He essentially, on a friendly introduction, cheerful introduction, he becomes friends instantly, and so he doesn't get tense. Now, the other thing is we need to make resolutions. So why don't we do that with Mason, since we're on him, but let's see, we're going to make a resolution. So the different types are all shown here, and he can't actually do some of them. He can complete an aspiration milestone. Well, that may be not so easy for him because he could probably, because he is doing a mixologist. He needs to mix 3 drinks at a single social event, which we can try and do today. And he has to get high enough that he can join the mixology branch of the culinary career. But of course, there won't be any work today, and he has to do it within a week. Let's take a look here. So he works tomorrow and Monday. And I think it's the next one. Yes, it is. So he can go either caterer or head mixologist. So what do we do for him? We will have him make a resolution of completing an aspiration milestone. He's completed a lot of aspirations, which was why I wasn't 100% sure there was that many for him to do. He could easily write a book because he has maxed that and completed the novelist aspiration. And he could just get promoted, obviously, raise a skill. He's actually maxed most of his skills, but he has a few that I haven't worked on. But we're going to do complete an aspiration milestone for him. And we're going to go around, and I think Joel, let's see. So he didn't have there he is. He's reading to the kids because they needed to have some reading done. So we need to go on him, and we need to make a resolution also. So I don't know whether he can try and get promoted because I'm pretty sure. Let's double check. He is 8, actually. He's pretty close to getting promoted, so he probably can get promoted. So we'll say that that's going to be his aspiration. he'll say he wants to get promoted. And so they all have to make them. They all have to make resolutions. And Chloe, yeah, that is the tradition complete for this. So I don't know why Joel didn't complete it. So she, I doubt, works. She's level 7, so we'll probably, and what is her aspiration she's on? She needs to throw 3 parties. I don't know what I really feel like throwing 2 parties in a week. So, though I guess we could do that. I don't know. So we're going to go in and make her resolution just to also, we'll have her raise a skill, because she's actually working on a skill right now. She's working on the flower arranging skill, and for that matter, that was something Mason could have done too. And Star, my girl, what are we going to do for you? You are going to, you played that. Why don't you do an aspiration? Why don't we go here and, oh, she can't become a better student. So this is for kids. They can become a better student. They can complete an aspiration milestone, same. Get a significant other for teens. Obviously, that wouldn't be something for children. She can't get promoted because she doesn't have a job. So obviously the fact that she is doing the scouts doesn't count for that, because she could actually, oh, but there we go. We get promoted in scouts. And I know for a fact she's actually reached the last one. So we're going to have her get promoted in scouts instead. And you don't really need to play video games anymore. Though I suppose that'll just tick her over and get her up a level if she was actually to finish it instead of me making it leave. But, yeah, for some reason, I often find that one sim doing the decoration selects it for everybody. So I think I might have her go downstairs and go try that herself. So she wants the countdown. So she has everything. She likes all the traditions. They're all like relevant for her. So we're going to have her come here and do some more rummaging, and maybe we'll set some holiday decorations again. We'll decorate the foundations, and we will maybe put some of that, because the snow is still all gone outside. But given that it's going to be spring tomorrow, that's fine. And I got rid of or tried to pick up all the plants out here, and and there we can see some of the decorations. There we see the little stars, and the foundations. I don't know if she's done those. She hasn't done that, so that should change when she finishes that. So I tried to I put the gnomes in the inventory and tried to pick up all of the plants. So I noticed a couple more packages, not plants, were there. So we've got a few of them have done their resolutions. Let's check on Caden. He kind of needs to have a bath. Make a resolution. So let's see. He has really nothing. He can raise his skill because he has maxed the scouts. So they only have 4 for kids. He's maxed he's a better so he can raise his skill. That's all he has. What skills do you have to raise, my dear? You can work on your charisma. So why don't you come over here and practice your speech so that you can get that done. And Joel was reading to the twins because I know for sure one of them needed to have some reading time done for their resolution. But speaking of resolutions, why don't we have them both make resolutions? They obviously need to do everything. They need to become a better student. They need to complete aspiration milestones. They want to get promoted in scouts. They just aged up. I did sign them up for scouts, and I did give them makeovers in terms of their clothes. So I am back to my blue twin and my red twin to try and be able to tell them apart. And of course their hair is a little different. So we'll have him complete 1, 2. We'll have them both just complete. They can do whatever they want. They have all of them as options. He wants to be promoted in scouts instead. So there we go. I didn't bother having Chloe change out of her winter clothes because she's a slob and she throws clothes all over the ground. So she wants to, she loves the party spirit. So she's the opposite of Joel because he doesn't even do it at all. So there, Caden completed his resolution. She want to drink, dance, and play music. The party spirit lives in us all, so she needs to do that. And of course, the other thing we have here is Countdown to Midnight, which is at 11 p.m. We need to all watch the Countdown to Midnight on TV, so hopefully they can all do that. And I will probably play a little bit of today off camera just to make sure that we get that done. So they're going to just do their own thing for a little while, and then maybe when it gets a little bit later in the day, because it's like 10 to 9 in the morning, I will be back and they'll maybe have a party and have people over and do some party spirit things and have the countdown. So I will be back a little later in the day. Actually, I said I would be back, but I realized that we can do this get promoted in Scouts. And this here you can see also now on the Simology tab, that's where the resolution shows. So that's kind of interesting. So she actually has completed her last badge. She just hadn't collected it yet. So she's going to go over and collect her badge. So she will also have completed it. And we need to go get the gold trophy there and put it in our display. So she has completed her resolution, so that has disappeared from there. She has all of her character values. So actually, for that matter, we could have we could just make it a party for her and have her age up at the end of the day at the same time as everybody else, because she has done everything I kind of wanted her to do as a teen. So let me go into build by mode and take a look for that trophy, because we want to get the gold one. So I'm going to see if I can go there. I'm going to clone the silver scouting trophy, because then I can get into the gold one easily. Instead of, I could have also just typed it and found it that way. So there we go. We have a complete display. We could have already done that, because of course we got that when Caden completed his. And speaking of Caden, he is actually should be aged up too, so we can probably age them both up at the same time when we have our party. And it's supposedly there's a chance of snow, and the current weather is sun snow, which I thought I noticed there's some snow outside when I was looking, but it is sun snow, so I don't see there. You can see the little bits of snow, but that doesn't tend to stick on the ground the same way as regular snow. So here we go. We got a balanced meal. And so now I will be back at the end of the day. They're gonna like work on their aspirations and just spend the quiet day together, and we'll be back later on to have our party and to do some of this party spirit things and to do the countdown to midnight. But yeah, see, the kids all like them all except for the decorating. They're not interested in the decorating. They like the other things. Oh, they even have some party spirit going on there for Caden for some reason. Not quite sure why, but I'll take it. So I'll be back later on when they're about to have a party. So it's later, and I've had Mason start a party, and I want him to make some drinks. So I'm swapping him over from the party aspiration, because I thought he might want to do that, to the master mixologist, and I'm having them trying to make the root beer floats, my usual. So I do have Star all set up to do things, because I am planning on aging her up, and I am hoping she won't come and ask any questions to get her character values out of the range. Okay, you're in my way here, Chloe. I don't want you making drinks. I wanted Mason making drinks. So why don't you come over here and let's take a look. And why don't we teach, do some thing over here. Oh, we can send, oh, I forgot she has bees in her inventory. She should go here. And I don't know why he needs cheering up. We should go here while we still have the bees in our inventory. And why don't we send a fetch a gift? I was going to have them pollinate the trees, so she didn't really need to go there. I'm just curious. We'll see what she gets for a gift. But what I wanted her to do when I got sidetracked by that send bees, which I still seem to have, but I don't know if it's because they just haven't quite gone, is I want to come over here and do some parenting. I want to teach to say sorry. Mainly to get her out of the way. Because I want Mason making drinks. Oh, she's got her gift back. Yes. She got a buddy, so that's a statue, is what she got. So now, no, don't go here and make drinks. Don't do that. So you need to keep an eye on the time, because at 11 we all have to go do the, we're going to thank for coming. And we're going to just have him come over here and do some chatting. as you can see, he's friends with everybody. So he, as I commented earlier, is not going. We're going to enthuse about botany. Go away. I don't want you to make drinks. Mason needs to make some drinks. That's his goal. Now he's dancing, so that should help him with his... So now we're going to come over here and we are going to try again. Make drinks for everyone. And of course I have to remember to try and do this party spirit. So we need drink, which we're going to do, dance, and play music. So why don't we find that stereo and we are going to turn it on to some... Let's see, do we have anything that's party-ish? Or will we just do a normal summer struts? Not quite. We can do winter holiday. It's still winter. I don't know if you can dance to winter holiday. So, and how about you? You don't actually care about this whole party thing, so it doesn't really matter. But you, I had you doing your, and this is key for you because you love it, because you are an insider. So that gives you something that you love doing, that specific thing. You want to activate a mystical relic. Well, we can maybe do that at some point, so I'll pin it for now. See, that's because I knew that it's the club gathering. I did end up getting the 2 youngest in the club. So now that you've done that, did that tick off, Mason? Did that complete? Yes, it did. So I'm going to put you back over to the party animal aspiration and get that out of our way. And you need to, why don't you have a drink? Drinking is something that it says is good for this. It is 8:46, and Chloe, you're getting a drink. Good. And how about, oh, because I'm having Star try to maintain her focus for 2 straight hours, which we won't see until it actually completes. But I want her to come and age up, is what I want her to do. And I had Mason make some cakes during the day. So we're going to open and we're going to age her up first because she's the one I'm most concerned about. We're going to do a SimCity cheesecake for her. I had to make 2 to be on the safe side. Oops, looks like that ice cream I made has spoiled. I noticed that the twins aged up kind of chubby. I find that happens a lot of times, but if you don't feed them a lot as toddlers, then they're also likely to get taken away. So why don't you come and put this away for me? Put away. And Star, not that if you haven't completed it, you haven't completed it. I kind of would like you to complete it though. Oh, she's done. Oh, and she completed she had to complete, that was her resolution, so she's done that. So yay. So we're going to have her blow out her candles, and we're going to stop her from playing the games. Because, like I said, the main reason I kept her really busy is that, you know, they'll just randomly go and ask for... Remind me? I wanted to get that. Okay. Let me get over here and get my picture. Star staged quickly, because when she came as a child, and now she became a teen, and now she is a young adult, or will be very soon. So let me get over here, and she's actually hungry. Go into tab mode, get a picture. She's not even blowing out her candles yet. Now I'll get another picture. There we go. And out of tab mode. And there she is. So she did get all of her 5 positive character values, and now I need to pick a trait for her. She's going to be a little bit of a geek. So there we are. Of course, she doesn't look very different. And we have a pop-up. I picked the one because I find responsibility pretty easy to work on. So we have, and of course I have the walls up for the picture, so it was in the way when I was moving. So I'm going to take this. Let me see what time it is. I'm just wanting to make sure that we have time to age up Caden and not miss the countdown, because I don't want to miss the countdown, but I would really like to age up Caden too. So it looks like I placed that properly, so I'm going to try having him come and blow out his candles. He can work on his responsibility when he ages up. Put the walls back up. Can you move, Star? You're in my way. Because we need to have Caden come and age up. Which angle is he going to come? Oh, he's on this side. I got to turn around. He's all all glowy. I got to get my picture. There, got one. Oh, he wasn't successful. Hopefully a better picture that time. I was almost good he wasn't successful because I didn't get a very good picture the first time. So now I need to give him an aspiration and another trait, so I'll be back. So I'm going to give him a knowledge aspiration, and he has nerd brain specifically. And now a trait for him, I'm going to make him a bookworm. I was thinking of making him gloomy because he feels a little bit out of place because he's the only alien in the household, but maybe that will come when he's a young adult, or maybe not, we'll see. So they have... This is what he looks like as in his disguise, so I'll obviously have to go in and change that. Though, you know, as all things go, I've seen worse, I think. Yeah, he's in jeans, everything looks okay, relatively speaking. And now it is not quite 11, so we need to wait, have a little bit of time pass, so I'm gonna just let them, you know, I guess do some of these things. We need to... he's still showing his child self there. He needs to share the party spirit. So why don't we come over here and blow horns. And have you done enough, Mason, for the party spirit? Not really. Why don't you share some party spirits with Arabella? Why don't we, unless she's gonna leave, wherever she's going, not test serum, because he has some serum still in his inventory from when he was assigned. We're not going to complain. We're going to blow horns again. And I'm just sort of passing time. We have some other kids. They haven't done anything. So we're just going to have now, of course, the lot. We're going to do... Oh, I know what I need to do. We have some friendly introductions to do. And, of course, unfortunately, the downside of inviting people to the house is they're not necessarily going to become friends right away. But I may as well get that social part ticked off because we need to meet some more friends, and you know, they'll just have to work a little bit harder at it. So Holden got one of his resolutions. He got one of his aspirations leveled up, so he got his resolution. And we want to do an inside joke. That counts. Yes. And it is almost time. Are they just doing it on their own? Or they're watching a movie? Okay, so you are going to come over here, and we are going to look here and watch the countdown to midnight. And I think we're all going to have to come over, and I don't know, that's not, so we're just going to watch current channel together, and hopefully that will work for everybody. Hopefully. Though it looks like he's complete. The main one is to see if anyone's not complete, to make sure that they get a few things done, if they haven't. She's doing it. Yes, they do have till 2 a.m. So she is watching the countdown to midnight. Let me check that everybody else is. Caden? No, you're not. Come watch the current channel. You look like you're watching it. And Levi, you're not watching it. So we're going to watch the current channel. You got to come watch. Come watch, everybody. Come watch the countdown to midnight. And hopefully get it set off. Of course, this is actually Sims 4. Oh! That's funny. They're still all watching, I think. Is that the countdown still? I think it is. And they're all, like, doing some counting down. The dinner party is actually almost over. So we're not going to do friendly introduction. We're going to come over here, because I don't know. We're going to not complain about... We are going to blow horns. At least try and get that part done. Holden, how you doing? I put the walls back. And to cut away. Oh, looks like he has to go to the potty. Go to the bathroom. How about you? You need to meet one more friend, one more sim. So why don't we, well, discuss interest and friendly introduction. Oh, look, he's all done too, even though he didn't actually complete the party part. Well, looks like, I think they all got it. So they're all gonna get the fact that oh no, but not our star. Star, come on, you can drink that. You didn't watch the countdown. Did I miss you? And she loves this tradition and she missed it. Oh no. Watch New Year's Eve TV. I don't think that's going to count, unfortunately. Well, come over here and let's do some blow horns. Come over. And you can come and eat. There's lots of food. Lots of cake. That'll help fill you up. And let's see. Do we have anything else that we can do that's supposed to be good? Get to know. And then why don't you come and dance? My poor star. I don't want you to have a bad New Year's. You missed the countdown. You missed the countdown, so maybe if you loved it. Oh, because she was a teen when it started, so it's still based on what it was when she started. Okay, stop talking. Go over and watch the TV. Go do what I said, please. And I think we need to do some rallying of the troops, because I see some not so comfortable Sims of mine. So we're going to go rally the troops. Oh, no, of course, he's already finished, just because I moved over. So, is that... I don't think that's signing that, completing that. Okay, stop that. Go dance, do some other things, because you're not going to get the countdown. You missed it, unfortunately. Big unfortunate. And then you're going to come over here and do some funny... I saw inside jokes. I saw some of the funny things were party actions. Invite Chloe to dance. We don't have much time, but I realize this part's gone on long enough, so I guess we'll find out in the next part whether or not. I don't think it's looking very likely. And she did get it. So I think they all, if I quickly pause, they all got that completed. So they should all have a successful... Regardless of they fully done, they still got it. So they'll all have a successful New Year's. But we are going to leave it here. We have now... Star is now aged up to a young adult. So she... I'll probably move her out. Most likely before the next part. But that is going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching. And we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!